Today, I would like to talk about an article published on February 6 by the Journal of Commerce, titled Polish Trade Group Criticizes Unfair Rules Used by Chinese E-commerce Platforms. At first glance, this may sound like an issue limited to Poland. However, in reality, it represents a much broader development affecting the entire European Union and has direct implications for international logistics, especially the air cargo market. Let me begin by outlining the article itself. According to a report jointly prepared by Poland's Chamber of Digital Economy and KPMG, Chinese online platforms are distorting competition in the EU market by exploiting what they describe as unfair rules. So what exactly are these unfair rules? They refer to business models that take advantage of loopholes in customs procedures and regulatory enforcement. The head of the chamber emphasized that this is not an argument for protectionism. Polish companies are willing to compete on price and service, he said, but they cannot compete with business models that rely on regulatory gaps and weak enforcement. The scale of the issue is already significant. Chinese platforms are estimated to account for between 6% and 11% of Poland's $42 billion e-commerce market. In categories such as electronics and household goods, aggressive price dumping is raising concerns about the hollowing out of domestic industries. This is not just a Polish problem. The article points out that tightening regulations on e-commerce are already having serious consequences for the air cargo industry. As many of you know, the United States abolished its de minimis duty exemption for low-value goods last year. A similar shift is now underway in the European Union. The European Commission is moving to abolish the current duty exemption for goods valued at under 150 euros, specifically targeting the surge in e-commerce imports from China. Temporary tariff measures could begin as early as July 2026, with full reforms planned for 2028. To put this into perspective, in 2024 alone, an estimated 4.6 billion parcels valued below 150 euros crossed EU borders, double the volume of the previous year. All of this traffic is expected to come under stricter regulation. Now let's look at the impact on logistics, particularly air freight. According to data from freight analytics platform Xeneta, e-commerce cargo on trans-Pacific routes dropped sharply after the U.S. ended its de minimis exemption. In December 2025, Chinese e-commerce exports to the United States fell by more than 50% for the third consecutive month, resulting in a 28% decline for the year as a whole. This trend is now spreading to Europe. In France, authorities suspended access to the Shein platform for 3 months last November, due to the sale of illegal goods and strengthened customs inspections. As a result of these and similar measures, e-commerce volumes from China to Europe, excluding Russia, have effectively declined by 23% year-on-year. Xeneta's head of air freight notes that the slowdown in e-commerce is no longer temporary, but has become a structural trend. It is often said that up to 25% of global air cargo demand depends on e-commerce. If that demand flattens or declines, it could fundamentally disrupt growth strategies across the logistics industry. This includes plans to convert passenger aircraft into freighters, which were largely driven by expectations of sustained e-commerce growth. From here, we move into informed speculation. Further regulatory tightening in the EU now seems inevitable. The traditional cross-border e-commerce model of shipping goods cheaply, quickly, and in massive volumes is approaching a turning point as tax advantages disappear. Chinese e-commerce platforms may respond by expanding local warehousing in Europe or by passing higher costs onto consumers. For the air cargo industry, this means one of the key engines that supported recent growth is losing momentum. Carriers and forwarders that expanded freighter capacity based on booming e-commerce demand will need to prepare for looser supply-demand conditions and softer freight rates. The EU's regulatory changes expected from mid-2026 could mark a major inflection point for the global air cargo market. That's all for today. Thank you very much.